Hey guys, what is up? So, basically I'm just going to be chilling, playing some Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and just kind of talk about what's going on. I have not recorded an episode of anything in a long time. In fact, I actually removed the videos that were on my channel just because they're from so long ago and just kind of wanted to start over, basically, is what my mindset was. And I'm just fucking dying like crazy here. So I just kind of wanted to start over, basically, and I figured I'd just delete them. Part of it was because I was bored, and I was like, oh shit, these fucking videos are old. And, you know, none of that stuff is really relevant anymore because videos that I collabed with people, I no longer do. And in fact, I don't even know if they're still making videos from their channels that I've been on. It's been a long time. If you guys remember Britmister, I'm pretty sure he changed his name if I remember correctly. And he hasn't posted it in like a really long time. But so yeah, I just kind of want to start over. A lot of things have happened since the videos that were made, and I'm kind of looking for a new style. And the thing that I've wanted to do for a while, and I just haven't because I've been so busy. I'm in college, just finished my second year, working, and just a lot of personal shit that's gone on. I haven't recorded, and I've kind of wanted to do this different style on my channel. I've said that a lot already, but basically I kind of want it to be more geared towards, like, you know, talking about different stuff, like, you know, to help other people, like depression, anxiety, you know, mental illness. I want to talk about that kind of stuff and like help people going through that kind of stuff. And I mean, I by any means I'm not certified in any of the sense, but I can talk from experience, family members, and personal experience with that stuff, and, you know, different situations. I've never really ever talked about myself, my personal life, and kind of what my life was like growing up and the different experiences that I've had and stuff. Although they're important, you know, and they're great lessons that I've learned and stuff. I've just never really shared that on channel. I mean, I was young when I started this channel and started uploading videos and stuff, so I was like, you know, whatever, like, nobody wants to hear me talk about that and stuff, so I didn't really talk about it. But, you know, now I'm like, you know, why not? I mean, I want to help people, and, you know, I'm kind of trying to make this path of a point in my life where I can give a lot, and as much as I've wanted to, and even more. And so I feel like this is a good, you know, start. I mean, I don't make a ton of money. I make enough money, and, you know, I try to give as much as I can with the time that I've had, which has been very minimal. But anyways, so yeah, this job. So basically, I worked at a restaurant for a while, and then some stuff happened there, and I ended up working at a different restaurant And, you know, that was cool, but there was, like, stuff that was agreed upon by me and the managers and whatnot. And they did not hold up their end of the bargain. So I was like, alright, well, you know. And at the time, I mean, well, okay, so speaking now, technically, I've worked for 3 different companies, had 4 different locations, but, you know, I've made sure I had a job before I left the current job that I was at. So I went over to the company, the restaurant that I had originally worked for. They had opened a new location, and so I was like, hey, you know, like, I was friends with the manager, and my sister worked for the company as well, and so, you know, they were cool, and that's kind of how I got the job. And then I got cool with the manager and stuff. So it's like, hey, you know, I'm 18 now. I want to be a server. Is there any way we can make that possible? And so originally what I did at this store was, for this restaurant company, I was a host, is what I started out at, because I was 16 when I started. And then I got moved to busboy because they were short-handed, and so I was like, fuck it, you know, I'll help, why not? And then I became a to-go person, so I handled all the to-goes and all that stuff. So I was like, hey, can I, you know, maybe be a server? To-go was kind of considered a server, but it was to-go, so it was different, but it was still a server. And he was like, yeah, sure, come on. But I would also be a to-go person, kind of started out, help train people in to-go and all that good stuff, kind of help open the store. So I was like, okay, dope. So I did that. And then some personal stuff happened. I ended up leaving that job. And I just, you know, I want to make it clear, like, it's not like I would start a job and then quit. Like, I worked at these locations for a good amount of time. I didn't just jump from job to job. But, you know, so I left the company and I dealt with my personal life. And then, you know, I was talking to my parents, and so I've always wanted to have a job in computer programming specifically since like middle school. And so I was like, you know, I want to get a job that's tailored a little bit closer to my career path. And so my parents were like, yeah, whatever. And they were like, you know, sometimes that's not going to work, and you just need to get a job just to get a job and make do with what you have. I was like, yeah, I get it, but, you know, I'd rather get a job closer to what I'm looking for. And they're like, all right. So, and I know I forgot the item room. That was for. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I missed it. But, so yeah. And so I finally am like, you know, whatever. And I go to this school, and they have a career center. And so they gave me some you know, places to look at. And I was like, okay, that's awesome and stuff. And I kind of went through them a little bit, but I didn't get a whole lot from them. So on my own personal searches, I found this company, and what they do is they repair cell phones and computers and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, why not? Like, this is as close as I can get. You know, internships, they're mainly looking for people that are in their junior or senior year, mainly looking for people to do that, and I was not at the time. So I was like, sure, I'll try it. It's fairly close to my house, whatever. It was pretty cool. So I start working for them, and I do well. You know, I'm currently still working there, which is cool. But yeah, so when I started working there, they were looking for people because they had lost a bunch of technicians and stuff. So they were looking for people to hire, and I was like, you know, someone that was somewhat close to qualified, I guess, because I have been working with computers and stuff for so long and I kind of know what I'm doing. So, got a job, cool, all that good stuff. And that's pretty much where we are today. So now it's the summer. I finished my second year of college, and I've told myself, you know, once the semester was over and I was gonna start into summer, because I was gonna start recording and working on this channel at the end of, not the semester that just passed, but the semester before that. But I really didn't have a whole lot of time between the end of that semester and the beginning of the spring semester. So I was like, okay, so once summer starts, I'll start working on this channel. And so, you know, today, the day of me making this recording, is my first day of, you know, not having regular class. I finished my last test yesterday, so I'm like, okay, so this is kind of like the summer. And so here I am recording and trying to get this, and I'm hopefully gonna get to the point where, like, I'm hoping this summer I can make a lot of recordings and get some stuff going, so that once school starts back up, I can just kind of keep a good maintaining and not so much of trying to start over again. And you know, I mean, I built my own computer, which is like a huge, like, hell yeah, pumped for that. And so yeah, I finally built my computer, and that's another reason why I kind of stopped, was my computer was not, I mean, I couldn't even run Minecraft on it. That's how bad it was. So I was just like, you know, it's not really worth it at this point. I can't record videos, can't really edit them either. And I couldn't even play it without recording. That's how bad it was. Minecraft was kind of like the main thing that was actually the main thing that I had on this channel, which is not what I want to happen again. So I'm gonna switch it up, play games, you know, I'll play some Overwatch, you know, I'll play some Minecraft. I mean, it's what I started with. I enjoy the game, so why not? But I'm also going to try to introduce these other games. That sucks. So Overwatch, you know, PUBG, I do want to get the new Call of Duty and play that. Fortnite, I'll play for sure. So yeah, if there's like any games that you guys want to see played, I'm definitely open to suggestions and all that fun stuff. I don't want to just do video games though. I also want to do like stuff in person, and like, I don't know, I have some ideas. I don't know if they're necessarily good ideas, but they're ideas nonetheless. And if it's an idea that I really want to do and think that it would be really fun and be a good time and someone would get a kick out of it or something, then I'm going to try to do it. Some things are probably going to take longer than others, because I need some like better equipment to do some of these ideas. But I'm gonna die. There's no way I will survive this. You know, the ringworm it's fun, but it's kind of hard to figure out what you're doing. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna... Yep, there it goes. Well, that was awkward. I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably edit it a little bit, but probably not a ton, because this was short enough. So hope you guys enjoyed, and look forward to posting more videos. Yeah. See ya.